Good morning, friends. I'm up here in Portland and I didn't get admitted for my stem cell transplant yet. I thought I'd just give you an update real quick. So last week, after I had my stem cells harvested, which I posted a video of, and you can find that on my YouTube page, I had numbness going in my arms and legs, and I had called the stem cell transplant team and let them know what was going on, and they made me go up to the ER. So they did a bunch of tests and they sent me back to my room, and then I get about 4 phone calls in a row from an ER doctor when I was asleep, and they said they thought I was having a heart attack. That was pretty scary. So I went back to the ER, and apparently troponin levels are something that go up after you have a heart attack within a few hours of having it, and mine had went up. But they did all these scans, like anything you could think of, CAT scan, MRI. They did ultrasounds of my veins and arteries. I was there for 12 hours in the ER, and it wasn't a fun day, but better safe than sorry. And it was a Friday when that happened, so my doctor scheduled my stem cell transplant out a week to let me get some rest before I have the chemotherapy and being admitted and all the really hard stuff. So I went home for a while and just rested and set up therapy for myself for the hospital, counseling. And I was pretty stressed out, but I'm doing so much better. My headspace is a lot better going into it, so I'm actually really glad. I was very weak, and it was difficult for me to eat or walk, and just being home for 5 days, I was able to start drinking the Ensure and started getting stronger and stronger, and at this point, I feel so much stronger going into this, so much better about it. And so I'm doing chemotherapy in the morning, and I will do it Monday morning as well, because today is Saturday. I have a break today, and we might go for a drive, because after this, it's going to be a long road where I won't be able to do anything like that. So I'm getting admitted Monday, and then they will put my stem cells back in me, and I will be in there for 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, as long as there's no complications. And then I will be back in the pavillion that's across the street for 2 weeks with a caregiver 24/7 for another 2 weeks. So I will be in Portland for 5 weeks. And the pavillion is the Rood Pavilion, the one I was talking about in my first video. It's the Rood family, which I found out who they are, is an amazing family that lost one of their family members to cancer. So they donate money, not only scholarships for people in high school, I think for like nursing and such, but also this whole building they built for family members to stay when they're having treatment, and it's at a reduced rate, so it's very helpful, and it's literally across the street, so it makes things so much easier when you have to stay out of the hospital but nearby. And so it's actually going forward, because once I have treatment tomorrow, there's no turning back. It's all going to keep moving forward. So I'm just praying and hoping and knowing that I'm going to be okay. And I have so many people that I love, that love me, and my husband has been just amazing, because there's been so much. I mean, him working and taking care of me is not easy. And my heart goes out to the caregivers of loved ones that have cancer. Sometimes we forget, because those husbands or wives that are taking care of their spouses with cancer or chronic illness, and I believe chronic illness can be just as hard. So those spouses just need love too. So all of you caregivers out there, I'm just praying for people all of the time. If you comment that you need prayer, I'll be praying for you. And the stem cell transplant is a roller coaster ride, but once you get through it, there's so much hope for a longer remission, and I'm excited to get back to life. And I've really been thinking about what I'm going to do with my time, because after going through all I've gone through, it makes you think, like, what do I want to do with my life? Like, I don't want to go back to just working weird jobs, and I would like to go to school to be a healthcare advocate. There are grants for people with cancer, so I'm really hopeful that that's something I can do. I really want to. So it's a dream of mine. And after everything I've been through to get to where I am now, and seeing people like my sister who had cancer just needing advocacy, that's something I would love to do. So I thank you for watching my video. Please watch my shorts and my other videos. It really helps the algorithm if you like, subscribe, comment, like the video and everything. It helps me out a lot too, because I'm not able to work right now, so this is something that helps me, but I also want to help other people with my videos to help educate on what happens when you have a stem cell transplant, and just really give you a good, I'm just really going to show you what goes on. And I love you guys. Thank you for everyone who's been there for me, and any of you that's going through cancer or severe illnesses, my heart goes out to you. Don't give up. Just keep on keeping on. Okay, love you guys. Bye. Hi, Vernon.
Oh.
Here's the bed for like a caregiver or family member. Beautiful view. This makes that into a bed. This one's memory foam. And then you have your, so if you're ever wondering what it's like at the Rood Pavilion up in OHSU when you need to stay here during medical treatment, this is what it's like.